So if my grandfather were still around, he'd say, boy, you need another e-bike like you need another hole in your head. I can hear him saying it. But ever since my rad e-bike gave up the ghost last year in Newfoundland, I've been on a constant search to find the best replacement. PuckiPuppy e-bikes is a company that loves dogs. In fact, they love dogs so much they named their bikes after their favorite family dogs. And they reached out and said, Maggie deserves a new ride. I agree, but I said, not so fast. Let me check it out. So they sent it to us. This PuckiPuppy Samoyed on paper has everything going for it that we look for in an e-bike for our travels. But today we'll find out if that's really true. So let's talk about what's important in an e-bike for me. Well, enough power to pull moderate hills with me and Maggie. I weigh 190 and she weighs 35. A rear rack so we can put her Toto basket on it. Great range from just one charge. Never have to worry about range. Kind of range is what we're looking for. Comfortable to ride and probably a step through. Light enough to be able to get onto our bike rack on the back of our van. Waterproof or at least very water resistant. A torque sensor based pedal system. Start from zero assist. Safety features like headlights, brake lights, and a bell and horn. Reliable and dependable. And last, good customer service and hopefully even repairable at local bike shops. That's it. Other things matter, but in the scheme of things, those are the things that matter most to us. So today, I'm going to unbox this PuckiPuppy Samoyed, set it up and charge it, and give you my thoughts while I take it out on a test ride. And finally, I'll bring it back here and I'll talk about the pros and cons and let you know how it checks off each of these 11 important features for us. So let's get started with the unboxing. First thing I got to tell you is this. We have unboxed probably a dozen e-bikes over the last several years. None has been better packed than this one. Got these staples here. Whew. Glad to get that over with. There's more staples inside. I've learned the hard way that that's something you've got to be really, really careful with. Okay, let me stop and show you what's inside of here. And all those bikes that I've unboxed, I've also learned that you don't want to lift it up out of the box. This is a big e-bike. I didn't realize it was this big. This is probably the biggest e-bike we've ever received. That was a task. I'm going to go in and get something to drink and come back out in a minute, and I'll start taking this apart and assembling it. Now nothing left to do but just to put it together. Okay, I have it installed and it's ready for me to take for a test ride. It came charged enough for me to take it for a ride, so I'm going to put it in the back of the truck and take it over to the Greenway. Even though it's almost 100 degrees out here, we're going to take it for a ride. Wouldn't. So I'm going through a curvy part of the Greenway here, and I dropped it down to pedal assist 1, both to see how easy it is to pedal with just a little bit of assistance and to keep my speed down, because I don't know this bike yet, but I'm getting to know it. Still, we'll start off with the throttle even in pedal assist 1. And at pedal assist 1, you're looking at about 11 miles per hour with hardly any effort at all on your part. Well, I'm going 14 now, as you can see. 12. I love the display on this. It's awesome. No problem at all pedaling on these curves on pedal assist 1. I'm going to kick it back up a little bit and make it over to a place where I can test out how it does on gravel and how it does on what I call the killer hill here in our hometown. come back up this in a moment, but first let's go see how it does in really deep sand. With these big tires, I'm thinking it's going to be acceptable, but let's go find out. First things first, here's a gravel road. Let's see if you can pull this hill on the gravel road. I'm in pedal assist 1. Off we go. I'll go up to 2. Yeah, this is very, very sturdy. Very comfortable to ride. Okay, we made it to some deep river sand. It comes off of this little stream, and when it floods, it brings all this soft sand and muck up here. I'm going to set the camera down and let you watch this thing go through here. It's going to ride right on top of it. I'm almost 100% sure, but let's see together. Okay, just one more thing to test out. Can it make it up what I call killer hill? Okay, so up this hill, not many bikes and very few scooters can make this. Pretty steep hill, about 23% grade, and goes for about 150 yards. Let's see how powerful the PuckiPuppy really is. Now I could get back over there and get a good start at this hill, and I'm pretty sure I can make it pretty easily. But what I really want to see is, can I make it from a dead stop? I'm going to put it on pedal assist 3, going to hit the throttle, and we're going to see if we can make it to the top. 7 miles an hour, 8. Oh yeah. 6, 7. Yeah, it's going to make it. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Okay, I have it on pedal assist 5. I'm on a curvy section of the Greenway again. What better place to test out top speed, right? First we'll just do throttle only and not do any pedal. You can probably see that, but I'll yell it out. 16 miles per hour, 18, 20. And I'm going to have to slow down to go around this curve because I'm getting ready to go in the air. Boy, the shocks work really well. Okay, let's cut through this and see. 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, some gravel at 21 miles an hour. Yeah, that's fun, especially on something that curvy. Without pedaling, top speed is around 21 miles per hour. Let's see how fast I can get pedaling. I'm going to go ahead and set the 7 on the Shimano. It came to adjusted perfectly. Okay. Already up to 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 22. Don't hit that tree going 22. 24, 25. I've got to be careful because I know the guy that assembled this. But 25, 26 miles per hour going through there, that's a lot. Sorry. Well, that was a lot of fun. I'll put it back in the bed of the truck and then I'll head home. I'll sit down and talk to you about the pros and cons and how does this bike grade out on the 11 things that are important to us. One of my thoughts about the PuckiPuppy Samoyed, well, number one, enough power for moderate hills, yeah, but barely. Rear rack for Maggie, yes. Great range from one charge, never have to worry about it. Looks like that's the case. Comfortable ride, very, very comfortable. And light enough to easily put on our bike rack on our van, well, it's close. It's gonna be tight, it's pretty heavy. Is it waterproof? Yes, pretty much so. Torque sensor based pedal system? No, we'll talk about that later. Start from zero assist? Yes. Safety features like headlights and brakes and bell and horn? Yes. Reliable and dependable? Feels like it. Customer service repairable at local shops? No. It's a reliable company, but you can't get it repaired locally. You can contact them through mail, email, phone, or chat, and they'll work with you to try to get it repaired. So what do I love about this? Well, it's extremely comfortable, very, very stable to ride, lots of pep, great display, built like a tank, removable battery, and fast charging. But that's it, what don't I like? Well, built like a tank and almost as heavy as one. Might be too heavy for us. And like a lot of other middle-of-the-road bikes, it has a cadence sensor, not a torque sensor. Now, what's the difference? Well, with a cadence sensor, no matter how fast you're pedaling, you're always just going the speed of the pedal assist. So say you're going into a sharp curve, your natural tendency is to slow down and not pedal as fast, but the bike doesn't know that. It keeps on going at 22 miles an hour around the curve unless you hit the brakes. But with the torque sensor, it knows how fast you're pedaling and how hard you're pedaling, so it works to help you in that percentage of whatever pedal assist you're in. It's a big deal for us because safety with Maggie on the back of the bike is something I worry about. It has cable disc brakes, but with the bike this heavy and big, I'd be more comfortable if they were hydraulic brakes and would help me stop a little faster. So my final thoughts about the PuckiPuppy Samoyed e-bike, well, it's a great e-bike for the middle-of-the-road, non-premium e-bike. It's built like a premium bike in lots of ways, but the places that they cut the corners, well, it kind of shows through. There's a chance this will be the bike that we use for our fall trips, but only time will tell. Thanks for watching this open and honest review of this e-bike.